Here's what happened in the qualifying race, the final round of the FIA Motocross World Championship, the MXGP Pays de Montbeliard. Hunter Lawrence stole an impressive hole shot from the far side of the gate, came out clean as a whistle as everybody else charged down into turn 2 after a torrential rainstorm drenched the circuit. Jonas was right behind in second, Seaworth third, with Brian Bogers in fourth, Zach Pichon momentarily in fifth, and David Puchis in sixth. Conrad Muse fell, then he would eventually remount and get himself up into 19th place. So the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna rider picking himself up in what were difficult conditions. With Hunter Lawrence out front, the battle for second was between the two championship rivals. Jonas made a slight mistake, allowed Seaworth to go through. Seaworth was second at that point. Another rider to hit the deck, not for the first time, was Julian Lieber. He fell first from 7th, and then later on in the race on his LRT KTM. The battle continued though for second. Jonas got good drive. He found his way past Seaworth, who was short on the landing. That got him back up into second on lap 3. Then Seaworth just had 1 or 2 moments of his own. Didn't get the drive coming out of this one turn as he gave chase to Jonas. He had to pull a quick U-turn. Bogus went through. That was Seaworth down to 4th, where he would stay for another 3 laps on the Suzuki World MX2 machine. In the mix, though, was number 14, Jed Beaton for HRC MXGP. He eventually came home in 4th place, but heading up the hill on the far side, Darian Sinai was unlucky. He was inside the top 5 or 6 at the start, fell down to 9th, and then he got stuck on the hill. The bike expired. Darian Sinai will be classified as 26th. That's how he will go to the line for the races on Sunday. Jeremy Seaworth then tipped over. He fell from 4th just around the halfway stage, picked himself up in 10th, came home in 8th. Julian Lieber fell again, this time from 6th. He would eventually come home in 9th. But it was all about Hunter Lawrence. He was victorious by a massive margin in the MX2 qualifying race, winning by more than 24 seconds for his first MX2 race win, this time here in qualifying. Lawrence, your winner then from Jonas, Bogers, Beaton, Puchis, Covington, your top 6. Van Donnick and Seaworth, your top 8.
Yeah, stoked, you know, finally got a hole shot, and yeah, it makes life 10 times easier. So I'm super pumped to start tomorrow first, my first pole position. So yeah, pumped, just rode my race, and it's pretty slippery out there. So yeah, let's see how we go tomorrow.
The rain continued to fall in the MXGP qualifying race, and from the outside, Tim Geiser thought he'd got the whole shot, and sneaking around the inside, number 99, Max Anstey, as the Yamahas of Van Horbeke and Tonus duked it out down the start straight into turn 2. Geiser then started to fall back. He made a mistake. Hurlings caught him from behind. Hurlings stayed up. Geiser went down to 13th. Kevin Strybos made an impressive start behind the number 92 of Valentin Guillot as Hurlings continued to charge forward. Found his way past the Husqvarna of Max Nagel. Started to charge his way even further up the field as well as Jeremy Van Horbeke eventually fell down to 14th. He would pick himself up, rejoin, come home 10th. Anstey led, but down the inside, Roman Fevre found his way past the Brit. The Monster Energy Yamaha rider led the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna. The two went toe-to-toe as well, despite the tricky conditions. They put on a great show for the fans as well. Both riders making mistakes aplenty in the second half of the race. Gauthier Paulin was hanging on to 3rd, fending off the challenge from Kevin Strybos, who was caught by Jeffrey Hurlings. Hurlings had to wait another couple of laps though, found his way past the Belgian. A mistake from Paulin allowed Hurlings to get through into 3rd. That was lap 8 of 12, but Paulin responded immediately. Nudged aside the bullet, held on to 3rd just a little bit longer, but a lap later, Hurlings was back down the inside again as Paulin went to the outside, and it was an easy pass in the end for Jeffrey Hurlings. By then though, Anstey and Fevre were too far gone, but they continued to battle over first place. Wasn't the first time they pretty much banged bars. French fans were on their feet for Romain Febvre, who by now, in the closing stages of the race, was goggleless. He made a mistake on the exit of the final turn. Anstey was able to fire by with 2 laps to go. And in the end, it was Anstey who hung on for his first qualifying race win of the year, his first in MXGP as well. Febvre was second, Hurling's third, Paulin, Strybos, Geiser, Nagel and Tonus were your top 8 in MXGP.
Oh, it was awesome. That was the best race I've ever done.
Yeah?
No, that was good fun. The track was really difficult, and I took a gamble on the start and went down the inside, and actually came out really well. It was really muddy, but came out well, and just stuck to my lines. I was a little bit nervous to start with. Then he passed me, and then I relaxed a little bit, and I thought, okay, I'm good in the ruts, and I've done hours and hours of this, and I thought, okay, no problem. And then the last 5 minutes we were pushing, and he made a few mistakes, I made a few mistakes, and you know, it's only Saturday, but it's awesome to get a win. It's a good feeling.